Hello?
Yeah, hey John, sorry to let you know like this, but we are in the process of terminating your contract. And the reason for the termination is due to the new truck models that we just acquired having a self-driving capacity. So we are reducing the number of drivers. But with that being said, we really appreciate what you did for the company, and best of luck.
The thought of losing your job due to automation or AI can be pretty terrifying. In the above made up case, a truck driver lost his or her job due to the truck having a self-driving capacity. Now, there are a couple of questions that we can ask from this situation. When would this happen? 2 years, 5 years, 10 years? Who knows when would this happen? Could this happen to you? Well, depending on your seniority and your position within the company, maybe? But the real question is, will this happen to truck drivers? To that, I say yes. There is a high possibility that this will actually happen. While no one knows when exactly this would happen, we know that in the near future it could turn into reality. And the main reason why this would happen isn't because of technological innovation. I mean, sure, AI is pretty cool and we are now able to automate a lot of different tasks. Rather, it is because of the fundamental behavior of consumers. As CEO of Amazon, Jeff Bezos says, we know that customers want low prices. And I know that's going to be true 10 years from now. As consumers, we always want our products to be cheaper. And this can be achieved by automation. Industries such as automobile or general manufacturing have used this method to reduce costs repeatedly. There's no doubt that transportation won't be affected by it. Although we're still far away from achieving cars that can fully operate without any human intervention, the industry is making progress in an increasing rate. To some degree, I would argue that the job displacement is already happening. The interesting thing is, the argument for self-driving cars hitting the marketplace was repeatedly made throughout history. So why is this time different? The way I see it, there are three main reasons why the argument for self-driving cars is different this time. Performance, transfer learning, and data. Mainly thanks to innovations in hardware, we are now able to train huge neural networks, or any type of agents, that has a capability to learn or retain a large amount of knowledge, i.e. artificial intelligence. Not only that, we made substantial progress in theoretical aspects as well, finding new ways to train these models better in terms of performance and faster in terms of latency. Putting those two together results in a large performance gains in many different tasks. From simple tasks such as classifying images to complex ones such as protein folding, sometimes these so-called agents with artificial intelligence are able to perform close or surpass human-level performance. Just like one teacher being able to teach multiple students, one agent can be duplicated and retrained for many different tasks, which ties into my second point. The name transfer learning is quite self-explanatory. It is the ability to bootstrap off from the knowledge that you previously had. If you already have the know-how to perform a certain task, then that knowledge can be used to accelerate the process of learning how to do another task, since you don't have to start from scratch. For example, it would take much less time for a professional pianist to become an organist compared to an average person. This concept can be directly applied to artificial intelligence. If someone was able to train an agent that can perfectly drive a truck that was made from company A, it won't take as much as time to duplicate that agent and retrain it to drive a truck that was made from company B. This type of learning scheme is very beneficial to company B, since not only they can deploy their model faster, but also they don't need to collect a huge amount of data. The amount of data they would have needed if they wanted to train the model from scratch. And that's my final point. Waymo and Tesla are just two examples of private enterprise collecting a huge amount of data daily. Thanks to the internet and advancements in hardware, Not only we are now able to store large volumes of data, we can transfer them in a reasonable amount of time. Not just that, some research institutes are using simulations to create new data. In those cases, the amount of data that we can collect to train our agents is theoretically infinite. Despite being a huge AI nerd myself, I have a very empathetic point of view to the situation. It excites me to think that we are closer than ever to achieving self-driving cars, but I know that losing your job is not fun, especially when a person is being replaced by a robot. Also, we still have a lot of open problems that we need to work on. An example of this would be domain adaptation, where an agent is educated in one environment, for example, learn how to drive during summer. We cannot guarantee the same level of performance when the agent is placed in a different set of environment. For this case, we have no idea how the agent will perform during the winter. This is still an open problem, and we don't currently have a solution for it. And policymakers will have to address these issues before introducing new laws regarding the job displacement. So, the future is uncertain, but it doesn't have to be grim. I strongly believe, as much as there are job losses, there will be also new jobs created thanks to AI, and we just need a smarter way to retrain those workers. But that's a topic for another day. Thanks for watching.